This week we start a brand new Sefer here in Israel, Sefer Bamidbar, and I want to focus a little bit on the word Midbar and a famous question brought down by the Midrash and spoken about a lot when we start off the Sefer. So Bamidbar, translated as the desert, the wilderness, no man's land, the middle of nowhere. So the question is, brought down in many places, why did Hashem give us the Torah in the Midbar? We see that the formation of the Jewish people, the place where we had our biggest spiritual height of seeing HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Mount Sinai, took place in the desert, the wilderness, the middle of nowhere. Why not in Yerushalayim? Why not in Eretz Yisrael? So the Midrashim deal with that on the word Bamidbar over here. So says Midrash Rabbah, actually gives two answers. Answer number one says that it's talking about accessibility to the Torah. Why did Hashem give us the Torah in the desert? To let us know the Torah is accessible to all. Ma elu chinam l'kol bayei olam, kach divrei Torah chinam hem. Just like the desert is free, open for all to take, the desert's out there, just go and take it. Here in Israel, there's all these politics with the Bedouins just taking random desert land and moving over there. The desert's open and free, just go, take whatever you want. So too, the Torah is free as well. If you really want Torah, just go and get it. No one's holding you back. Torah is there for everyone, and now especially with all the apps of Torah and all the websites and cassettes, tapes, books, farim, bookstore, everywhere you want Torah, just go and get it. It's free for all, just like the desert. It's for you. Just go, take it. It's accessible to all. Reason number two in the parasha has to do with us. Kol mi she'eno oseh atzmo kemidbar hefker, eno yachol liknot et hachokma v'Torah. So this is not talking about accessibility of the Torah, it's talking about our accessibility to the Torah. So the first approach was Torah is accessible to all, you want it, go and get it. The second approach says, no, we have to make ourselves like the Midbar. Just like the Midbar is hefker. There's nothing there, there's nothing built up over there. It's simple just as it is. So too, we got to do the same thing with ourselves. And it actually says it a little bit harsher. It says, if you don't make yourself ownerless and accessible to the Torah, you aren't going to really be able to learn or acquire Torah or wisdom. There'll be no Torah, no Chokhmah. So what does it mean to make yourself hefker, ownerless, just like the Midbar is ownerless? So I saw two approaches in the commentators. So the Mfarshim give one, a pretty deep one, which is first off is, you got to get rid of your ego. What does it mean to make yourself ownerless? You got to drop yourself. Make yourself ownerless from yourself. When you learn Torah, when you approach Hashem's Chokhmah, you have to read the words carefully, learn it carefully. Don't assume you know what it's about to say. And don't make the Torah say what you want it to say. See what it actually says. Make yourself hefker, ownerless, bring your ego down, and read the words and try to understand the Torah for itself and not for what you want it to say. So that's approach number one. Approach number two for making yourself ownerless to the Torah is a little bit simpler. And that is, you got to be like the desert, meaning you got to disconnect with everything. You got to be out there without any distractions whatsoever. You know, when you go to the Bedouin tents here at Bar Ilan, it's like so nice to walk outside. When you go, there's no cell phone connection. And then you go out there for the stargazing, and there really is nothing there but yourself. You want to connect to Torah, you got to put everything away. You got to turn off those cell phones. When Shabbat, when Shavuot is coming up right now, you got to disconnect from the world and just focus and make the Torah your main learning, your main ikar work right now while you're learning. There's no other reception except the reception for our neshamot. We got to disconnect to reconnect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and His Torah. So that's the second approach and approach number two. So approach number one again is the Torah is like the desert, open to everybody. If you want it, it's there, go get it. Approach number two is you have to make yourself ownerless to the Torah, which either means you got to put aside your ego so you can just focus on what the words say, or simpler, you got to disconnect from all the distractions of the world so that way you can just connect to Torah. And then I saw a third approach, not in the Midrash, for why Hashem gave us the Torah in the desert, to let us know that even in the desert, there's Torah. No matter where you are, you might say, I'm off away in university right now, when the Torah is not over here, there's no Kedusha where I am right now. No, it's not true. A Jew, no matter where he goes, even if he's out through the desert all alone, the only Jew over there, you still have Torah over there. Torah has to go everywhere we are. So I want to give you guys all a beracha as we start the next book of the Torah, Parashat Bamidbar, Sefer number 4. when we're getting close to Shavuot right now, Chag Matan Toratenu, the day we're going to sit and learn Torah, that I give you the beracha. We should take all these lessons of the Midbar and put it to our learning of Torah, so we can tap into Hashem's Torah, His Chokhmah, His wisdom, and really enjoy it and love it and get close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shabbat Shalom.